Hello everyone! Today is a very good day. The smile on my face is for a very specific reason. Today, the 4th of February, the Intercontinental GT DLC for ACC actually worked. No less, is here, it's with us. There are many little updates and little tweaks to the version 1.2 update that we got, but this is in fact version 1.3 because of this. The main event, we have 4 new circuits. Mount Panorama, Laguna Seca, Suzuka and Kyalami. Now, Mount Panorama, I have no idea. Kyalami, no clue, never raced them. Laguna Seca and Suzuka, however, I have a small inkling from games that I've played in the past. But we will try Laguna Seca, because I have done a couple of races on this on iRacing recently. Not in a GT3 car, no less. I think it was a Kia Optima. And potentially a Pontiac Solstice. They were both very slow. But fuck it, let's just have this. We'll jump straight in and have a race. And we'll just see what the track's like, what it looks like, and, you know, have a little bit of fun. I'm so happy. Thank you, Kunos. It's a great time. It's a great time to be a sim racer.
Stay double file.
Thank you, Gilbert. Well, I think for the first lap or two, we'll just cruise around and have a look at the actual scenery, see what it looks like, check out what the graphics like. Already, I can tell you the graphics are much nicer than that of iRacing. I mean, I don't like the word immersion very much at all, to be fair, in the terms of gaming, but I played iRacing for a couple of weeks without touching ACC. Then I came back to it to make a couple of videos for the other week. Honestly, the feel of the game is so much more in-depth than that of iRacing, and I get it that Assetto Corsa Competizione is a very singular, focused game just on GT3. However, Kunos have done it so well. It just feels better. It feels so good, and it's nice to come back to, and that's not to say that iRacing isn't a good game, because it absolutely is, especially with the amount of options you've got. However, Assetto Corsa Competizione just feels outstanding. The racing feels better and nicer, it feels more solid. I want to get in the competition servers, but doing that, for instance, is not a good way. My safety rating itself has taken a hammering, because of a channel I watch called Bently Racing, who sent me a bit of a challenge in the comments a while back, and he basically said,
green light, give it all you got.
Crank the difficulty up to full, and then start your car in the middle of the grid and see how long you last. Well, I did that many times over, sir, and I accredit my poor, declining safety rating to you. Oh, that got risky. I don't want to be hitting anyone else. I already got a safety penalty warning.
Car on the left.
Before the race even begun. Wow, we got a lot of places there. Somebody's having...
pit lane.
Oh, somebody's broken down on the apex. I'll take that. We're up to 23rd. 7 places. Well, 6 places rather, and that's a couple of minutes. But anywho, yes, with the stands with the people in, that all looks very, very nice. The graphics do look better. There's no other way to describe it. I think it looks very good. And the fact that you can see the hills so far away. No, I need to focus a little bit, because this genuinely is my first race on this game. Like I said, I had a couple of races on iRacing, but that was in a Kia Optima, and then there was a Pontiac Solstice, which is horrible. Nothing quite as quick as these beasts. I was curious how far back they would start to break for the corkscrew. Here we go, everyone. I can't go through it full place yet, because this is effectively still a parade lap. It has provided the opportunity to have a bit of a discussion about it. But so far, looks very, very good. So coming towards the end of the first lap. Is 13 quid worth it? I'm not sure what it's going to equate to in dollars. Probably about $15, $16, something like that. But is it worth it? Now, yeah. That's the only way I can describe that. For those of us that play iRacing and have bought circuits on there, you can pay about $13 for a car or $13 for a circuit themselves, which is about 11 quid maybe. I'm not sure. Anywho, the fact that this is only 13 quid and you get 4 brand new circuits for the game, absolutely. If you're a fan of Assetto Corsa Competizione anyway, absolutely. The combined cost of buying the game plus the DLC comes to 50 quid. Well, that's less. That's cheaper than 1 year's subscription to iRacing. So why wouldn't you go for Assetto Corsa? I mean, the DLC, like I say, it's just good value. When you compare it to others on the market, the game in total coming to 50 quid. Trust me, if you haven't played Assetto Corsa Competizione, but you like sim racing, get this. It's good value. I don't like paying for DLC as a general rule, however. Buying the game at base for £35 and enjoying it to the extent that I have, because it is fantastic. You just feel great when you hook it all together. You actually get that feeling of being good, even though I'm not good. I sometimes feel as though I am, and that alone is priceless. Yeah, absolutely. So, coming to the end of the second lap, is it worth it? Yeah. There's my verdict on that, everyone. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely recommend it. Even if you don't own the base game, I recommend buying the entire thing for 50 quid. Don't be a cheapskate with it, because they've done such a good job. The circuit feels great under the car. Things feel right. The car is moving around a little bit. I'm curious if that's anything to do with the sound at the side of the circuit. Because if that does happen, then wind would be an issue on this track. Am I going to be able to get around this guy? I knew he was going to tuck in. Let's try the outside trick again. No, these guys are wides to that. Well, so far so good, other than right at the very start before the race began. Managed to keep it between the lines, managed to not hit anyone. That's always a first. Oh, we've got the run on him. You're not moving quickly enough, sir. I thought he was just going to wrap it. Yes. Nice inside line. But where are we up to? 22nd, 11 minutes to go. I'm definitely not winning. I thought I was going to fuck him up then. Anything more to say about the circuit, really? No, it's Laguna Seca. It's better looking than on iRacing. It feels nicer than iRacing.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, you can't race around here in a Mazda. I get that. And I'm not knocking the Mazda Cup because it's ace. I love racing in the Mazda on iRacing. It's probably my favourite car to racing. But it's... I don't know. GT3 cars on iRacing feel more icy, I've heard. It feels like the car's not necessarily connected to the circuit too much, whereas in this, it really does. Now, I will buy a GT3 car. I'll buy the Bently if it's on there. And I already have this circuit, and I'll ride it round and I'll see what the comparison is. I'll probably do one of those for each of the 4 new tracks. Mount Panorama I'm looking forward to, not because I know it. As I said at the start of the video, I've never been on there, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it was possibly on an old Gran Turismo way back when, but that was on the PlayStation 2. That's a long, long time ago. That's a different era to now. So I am looking forward to having a go on that. I'm definitely looking forward to Kiliama. And Suzuka is epic anyway, but I do kind of know Suzuka from F1 2018. I kind of drilled that quite a lot. So I do know that circuit. Not necessarily my favourite on that game, but I do know it. I feel that the Ferrari, the 488 GT3 that I was in previously to the Bently, I feel that may be a better car for this track. Well, I will definitely give that a go, but thus far I'm just trying to stay up the chuff of these guys and hopefully get some safety rating out of it. Oh, that all went very slow. Just wanted to stay on the back of them. Like I said, I'm not going for the win because I'm not going to win. I don't know the track well enough, but I do want to get a bit of safety rating out of this. That way it's a twofer. I get a video to show you all the new circuit, and I get safety rating. Happy days. Come on, car. Hammer down, hammer down. We're still in 22nd. 8 3/4 minutes to go.
In front in sector 3. Well done, mate. Personal best.
Keep it nice and tight. I had to brake and it kicked the arse of the car up. Power, power, power. We've got to run here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to have to give that up. Oh, easy, backing out. I have to back out, come on. Oh, don't nudge me, friend. I gave you all the space in the world. I literally drove off the circuit so you could get round. Arse. Anyway, I'll take the position. Hammer! Now I need to catch these chops. Well, I don't think I'm getting any added safety bonus from this race. Not now. Too many incidents already.
Halfway through, keep pushing.
Power, I'm gaining. This little pack of 3 is probably going to have a bit of, well, 4, and they're probably scrapping, which definitely works for me. Come on. 7 and a bit minutes. Hopefully I can get up to maybe the top 15. That's going to be the goal now. If I go on the outside, will he try and push me off the track? Nope.
Car on the left.
See
Clear on the
wide,
left.
come on, try and get it narrow. Close the door, there we go. Don't want to downshift a second. Fuck me up on the exit. Power. I've not got the run here. It's not enough place, not enough time for the slipstream to work. Nice and tight to him.
Car on
That'll
the
do.
right.
Not on the right side of this corner though.
Clear on the right.
I knew that was coming. I knew I was going to hit the sausage.
Car on the left.
Can we hold him off?
Clear on the left.
Oh, he gave up. Perhaps we should have.
Car on the right.
That's a break.
Clear on the right.
He squeezed out, he was a coward. Happy days for us. I need to turn in slightly earlier to that corner. I'm not carrying enough space, enough pace, I'm just scrubbing it all off with the skin. Keep it tight, power. Into all of the curve. Oh, my safety rating is stuck at 63. I'm amazed it hasn't gone down. I must try and recoup it somehow, but I'm not sure how. Quite a technical circuit this, to be fair. Not quite, it's not like Zolder or Brands, it's its own thing, but it seems to be a bit quicker, but then there's lots of lovely undulating corners and there's lots of braking going on. I've caught up to this chap remarkably quick. Is he damaged?
Car on the
Are
right.
you injured, friend?
Clear on the
I
right.
knew I was going to hit it again. God's sake, come on. Steady, 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 steady. Oh, I could be plumb last here.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. We've got some light damage on the front.
Well, that's not great. That's not great at all. Come on. Well, there we are, everyone. I'll leave the video there anyway. It was more just to show off the Laguna Seca on the game. I'll endeavour to get the next videos up very shortly as well, just so you can see the other circuits and what they're like. So far, very impressed. Very impressed, and definitely worth the money. Absolutely worth the money. Have a good evening, everyone. Goodbye.